She's proud of me. This is the first video made. Damn. Yeah. What should my intro be? What's up? Nope, can't say what's up. I need to come up with an intro. This is weird. Oh, what's up, planet Earth? It's camp. No. What's up, guys? That's way too Peter McKinnon. I need to stop that. So, I don't have an intro. I haven't made one yet. I haven't come up with this. Why? Because I figured that would take way too long to come up with, and then it would delay me from making this video any longer. So, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys don't know me, my name is Cam, and if you do know me, well, my name's still Cam, and I'm here to tell you guys why I've been failing very hard for the past 4 years. Now, what have I been failing at specifically? Following my dreams, maybe. More like just creating this YouTube channel in general. It's been my dream since I was a kid to always have a travel show. I just really loved watching them. My boy Rick Steves, shout out Rick Steves, PBS legend. Rick Steves had an awesome travel show that I watched growing up, and ever since I started watching that, I always thought it would be really dope to have my own show, traveling the world, showing people places to get really good food. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about myself in this video, but I do have an intro video about me, and if you guys wanna watch that and learn more about me and why I'm doing this channel, you can watch that right here. Here. Oh, yeah, I haven't made it yet, sorry. Now, this video is going to be the first video on my channel. I figured if I wait any longer, I'm gonna go insane. So I'm gonna make this video first, and then down the road, maybe 5-6 videos later, I'll make an about me video, and I'll put it at the end of this video so you guys can watch it after I've posted this. So today, we're gonna talk about why I've failed really hard the past 4 years to start a YouTube channel. And I'm gonna give you guys 5 or 6 reasons that have really kept me from doing what I've truthfully wanted to do for a long time. The first one we're gonna talk about is, you know what? I need some water, you know? I mean, yeah. There we go, now I'm ready. All right, the first one we're gonna talk about is focus. Now, focus is something that I've struggled with my whole life before I even knew that I was struggling with it. I do have ADD. A lot of people have ADD, and a lot of people have varying levels of ADD. For me, focus has always been tough because I'm very hyper aware. So I see things, I notice a lot of details that are just not normal to notice, I think, and it makes things easily distracting for me. That, coupled with the fact that my brain wants to find the path to least resistance most often, basically leaves me with a lot of different things that I could be doing besides doing the things I should be doing. For instance, right now, I sat around for like 3 hours before making this video. I could have been making it, I could have filmed it 5 times already, but I found all kinds of other things to do because making this video requires me to sit here, stare at this camera, and focus for a while, and that's just not something that my brain wants to do. I should have just sat down and got started, because now that I'm sitting here, things get flowing, and it's a lot easier to do it. I need to train my brain to fix that, just like you train in the gym or something. I would rather be doing something that didn't require my brain to be so wired on what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. That's very problematic as you get older, especially if you want to start a YouTube channel or do anything like working for yourself. Now, I do work for myself, and that's a beautiful thing, but I still struggle with my focus issues every single day. I don't like to take any of the medications to fix it because I think that it's something I can fix myself. Sitting down every day and repeatedly slapping yourself in the face and saying, I'm not gonna be distracted today. And working for yourself means that you have to really be disciplined, and sometimes I just don't have that. Staring contest. You, me, go. Damn, you got me. He wins every time. That brings me to the next thing that's held me back. And this is something that's a little bit weird for me because I'm not somebody who lives by fear, but fear is one of the other big reasons why I haven't gotten this started. I don't have a lot of fear about things like traveling, exploring, going to different countries, living in different countries. I find that stuff fascinating. I love it. I enjoy it. For me, the fear of just starting something and jumping in and then not being able to continue that or not having the magic to keep it going is something that held me back even in my most inspired moments. That fear is really just all in your head. I mean, the reality is once you jump into something, if you want it enough, you're gonna go get it. I wanted it, but did I want it enough? I don't know, but the fear was enough to keep me from even trying that. And there's actually been plenty of times where I've started to try vlogging, just got my phone out, started to vlog on a tripod. I made some stuff, but did I post it? No. Was I fearful of what people would think, or was it good enough? Would it compare to other people's stuff? Yes, of course. I'm not somebody who was naturally creative growing up. I wasn't like an artist. I didn't make music. I was an athlete. I played basketball. I played baseball. And creativity was something that I thought you either had or you didn't. But we all have creativity. It's a matter of letting your mind go and expressing yourself in the ways that feel comfortable to you. Creativity is not something that just this person or that person has. So when I finally started to realize, like through my photography, oh, I'm creative. I have some good ideas. You know, that was enough to inspire me to keep going. But when you haven't had that as a structure in your entire life, that creative structure, it makes it really tough to feel confident in yourself, confident that people are gonna watch what you wanna do. Something that I sat in bed thinking about many nights, and I'm not gonna let that hold me back anymore, because at the end of the day, if you don't wanna watch it, that's cool. There's like a million other people doing this right now. I'm not here to make everybody wanna watch me. I'm just here to do this for me and hopefully give you guys something out of that. So, fear, fuck it. You shouldn't fear going after your dreams, and you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody else. And that is number 3, comparison and doubt. Comparison is the thief of joy. That's a quote that I've heard before. Casey Neistat has a great video about that, and it's very true. Comparison really is the thief of joy, because if we look at ourselves and we're constantly trying to see what other people are doing and compare if what we're doing is good enough compared to them, you're never gonna be happy. You're always gonna be second guessing yourself. You're always gonna think, I could have done that differently. And the truth is, you're gonna make mistakes like all the time. I mean, I've made hella mistakes, like all over the place. The fear of mistakes lead to that doubt, and then that doubt grows and grows and grows, and before you know it, you have a mountain of doubt on top of you that you can't. It stopped recording, and I didn't notice. All right, we're getting back to it. So I just decided now it's time to go for it. At the end of the day, what is the worst thing that could happen here? Seriously, the worst thing that could happen to me is that I just fail. Like, nobody watches my videos, I don't make good content, my edits suck. I know that none of those things are really gonna happen. I have a lot of desire to teach people and give information. If you have that passion, you're gonna be good at it. This video is probably gonna be my worst video ever, and you're just gonna be sitting here watching me talk for 10 minutes straight, and it's not gonna be the best. But you know what? The next video, I'll just make something a little bit better, and the next video, and the next video, and from there, by my 10th video, my first video is gonna look like I made it in kindergarten. It's just time for me to shed that doubt and get rid of it, because if I don't, then I'm gonna constantly sit here and wish that I did something that I never end up doing, and then you gotta deal with the guilt later on in life of not going after something that you wanted to go after, that you felt like you could do. That brings me to the next point, which is somebody's already doing this. As I said before, with us being so aware of everything everybody's doing, you feel like, there's no point in me doing that. Like, look at them, they're traveling the world doing this, and they're making videos. Those are just like what I wanna do. I can't do this. Yeah, everybody's doing a lot of things, because now we can see everything. There's not just 4 TV channels or 100 TV channels in the cable era. There's not just one way to do this kind of thing anymore. We have so many options. I didn't really ever think that I was going to make something that was gonna be better than other people's work or make you wanna watch my stuff over them. If I can teach just one person some ideals that I've learned traveling through all the countries that I've been to, that's a success for me, because I've made something that I wanted to make, I did it for me, and I helped somebody else. And that's really what it's about. That's really all that matters here. This channel is all about that. This channel is about trying to help you learn something from me along the way, and hopefully you're entertained. I don't know. It's pretty hard to sit here and talk with a camera. When we're talking with other people, we have that energy that we're feeding off of each other, and you're getting that instant reactions. But this camera is hella judgmental. He's just sitting here staring at me like, oh really, bro? Yeah? Did you like that? Was that funny? Most people never learn how to talk to a camera. They just start doing it. And then eventually they realize that they get better and better at it. Another thing that I know that's stopped me for a long time, and I've actually watched other YouTube videos on this, so I know a lot of people deal with this, it's just trying to I can't tell you how many lists I have on my iPhone and in my iCloud from back like in 2014 about YouTube video ideas I have, or different ideas I had that I thought would be awesome that are definitely already done by other people right now. Planning just kills you. You don't need to plan that much. Oh my gosh. You should definitely plan things. I'm sitting here talking, that's why the audio is just not very good there for a second, but I forgot to start recording my little lapel mic. So plan some things. Realistically, there is a point where you're planning too much. Build that structure, that outline, make sure that you have a bare minimum of what you need to make the videos or do your creative projects, and then just go. That's some advice that I've heard, I needed, I didn't take, I needed it again, I didn't take it, and now I just finally said, fuck it, I'm going. Like, it's time, let's go. And finally, the last thing that has held me back for so long is really what will my friends think, or what will people that I know think? And that we all struggle with this, and it doesn't get any better with social media. I grew up in an area that was very judgmental. I'm from Ohio, and my little suburb is very judgmental, and I know a lot of people that are from my city know exactly what I mean. And when you grow up like that, you grow up around people like that, and you yourself even become that way, it becomes really hard to get out of that mindset even long after it's gone. I had friends, people that I considered friends in the past, that used to just roast people for trying new things or putting out content, and that is cancer, man. That is cancer. Even though I wasn't like those friends, I didn't like to make fun of people to their face or be a bully. When you get away from those people, now you start thinking that everybody's thinking about you that way, and that's the truth. Your own thought process, how you think about other people, becomes how you think other people think about you. I can't tell you how long it took me to stop worrying about what people that knew me were thinking or what they thought about what I was gonna create. And it took me like getting a house with completely new people when I was at university before I was even able to start growing from that, because when you're around people like that, they hold you back. They hold you back even when they're not trying to, even when they don't recognize that. And now, years later, you still have those thoughts like, oh, what will they think? Will they think that this is good enough? Will they think he's just trying to be famous? Will they think that he just wants to see himself on camera? Does he just want to be like his dad? Whatever it is. Those kind of thoughts are cancer too, and you got to get rid of those. At the end of the day, and this is so true, if somebody watches my video, they're gonna see things that they could probably improve on maybe. They're gonna see things that they might like to see differently. But if somebody's gonna sit here and hate on you for getting in front of a camera and trying to start something that you're passionate about, that's their problem, and you should never feel bad about that, like ever. I mean, ever. If people are saying that shit about you, if they're judging you and saying all this shit about what your dreams and ambitions are and how you're trying to go after them, that means that they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with what they're doing. They don't think that they've done the right things, and instead of addressing that with themselves and looking in the mirror or the camera, they just choose to just, chop away at somebody else. Just hopefully that makes them feel a little bit better that day. That shit's whack as hell, and I just don't have any room for that anymore. Like, I don't have room for those thoughts. I don't have room for those people, whether I know them already or not. And you shouldn't either. If you're watching this and you feel the same way, I'd love to hear about your experiences like growing up, because I know a lot of people feel this way, but maybe don't talk about it so much. So let me know if you feel like maybe the mentality that you grew up with around the people you grew up with has held you back in some way. Because I think that that's something that my little hometown and the suburbs that I'm from really did for me. And it's taken me, you know, to travel to over 20 plus countries and live in 7 different countries to really like come to the full realization of what that's done to me and held me back from. I know this probably wasn't the most cohesive video. Like I said, I have ADD and I'm trying to get better at this. So I hope you guys at least learned something from this or just thought about something differently. I'm just trying to provoke thoughts with these videos, man. I really just want people to think a little bit more critically. I want people to analyze themselves a little bit more. I think so many people go through life on autopilot and they don't think about themselves and what they could do better for themselves and for others. I hope that this will facilitate that difference for some people that are watching this video. I appreciate you stopping by. I don't know if you watched this long. This video is gonna get like less than 100 views, and that's like definitely okay with me because it's my first one and it's time to get started. So definitely gonna be more videos. I'm not gonna give you an intro right now. Once the intro's up, I'll put it at the end of this video, but I'm hoping this channel is gonna be a nice mix. It's gonna be a nice mix of travel, life, and community. You know, I wanna have more conversations with people that think the same way or people that think differently but are open to things, because all it takes is being open. Just be open to new ideas. Don't shut people out so much. And that's what I'm hoping to find here. You know, I travel a lot. We're moving to a new country soon, which it's gonna be in the next video. And I wanna experience that community wherever I'm at. And it's hard to do that when you're moving around or traveling so much. So if you like this, if that sounds interesting to you, I'd love if you subscribed. I'm not gonna be like telling you to subscribe and comment all the time, because you know what to do. You're a grown-ass man or woman, and you can do what you want. But so if you're down for that, I'll see you again, and I'm out. Woo! She's proud of me. This is the first video made. Damn. Yeah. I'm a lucky man, y'all.
Me too.
You're a lucky man?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey guys, I just really wanted to say thank you to everybody who got this far, all 5 of you. Even if you watched like 2 minutes of this video, it means a lot that you checked this out. It's my first video. It obviously feels uncomfortable a little bit, and I've been making a few other vlogs in the meantime. I filmed this about 2 weeks ago, so it feels a little weird to post it now, but I had to get it out there. It's done. First one in the books. Thank you. And I hope you'll check in for the next vlogs, because they're gonna be a lot different from this. More focused on travel and culture and bringing my world and the rest of the world to you, along with helping people figure out how to live in other countries, travel around the world, and work remotely. Those are the things that I really wanna focus on. So if you're interested in that, check back in. I'm gonna post the next video in the next week. Got a little mini series that we're doing here to document our move from our little beach town in Brazil during the middle of COVID to the United Kingdom for a quarantine for 2 weeks, and then to the country we're in now, which I'm not going to tell you right now, so that way you have to watch the videos. I'm going to post the first video of that series in the next week, and then after that we'll get it rolling. So if that sounds interesting to you, check back in with me, and I'll see you soon.